Hi, I'm Daryl from the North Carroll Branch Library. And now, while we're anxiously awaiting our patrons to join us in the branch in the coming weeks, we still want to continue providing these great reading suggestions by offering What to Read Wednesday at least through the end of this year. Now, today I want to talk about an author that you may be or may not be familiar with. I'm talking about James Lee Burke. Now, Burke has been described by people like Publishers Weekly as a modern master. Denver Post calls him America's best novelist. That's pretty good praise. And the Washington Post says Burke's writing is masterful. And also, some of today's most popular authors also join in singing James Lee Burke's praises. They include Michael Connelly, who calls Burke a great American novelist. Stephen King calls him a gorgeous prose stylist. And John Grisham considers him one of my favorite authors. Now, Dennis Lehane also says he has an ungodly amount of talent. That's high praise. Now, Burke is held in such high esteem by readers and critics alike that he has been awarded the highest honors in mystery and crime novels. He's received 2 Edgar Awards for Best Novel, and he also received the Grand Master Award from the Mystery Writers of America. The majority of Burke's works are narrated in the first person, and they often provide very personal and introspective stories filled with his hero's thoughts, philosophies, actions, dreams, and his complex action-filled stories focus on cases of corruption, political abuse, and similar stories that feature moral and social issues. Often, James Lee Burke features the New Orleans area in his series of detective novels featuring the character Dave Robicheaux. Robicheaux is an ex-New Orleans police officer, a Vietnam veteran, and a recovering alcoholic. Robicheaux possesses as many faults as he does virtues. The entire Robicheaux series can be summed up in words like well-plotted, suspenseful, hard-boiled, loaded with characters that are complicated, gritty. His novels always feature action that builds in suspense as they go along and often end in a true good versus evil showdown at the conclusion of each one. Now, Burke first introduced Dave Robicheaux to readers in the 1987 novel, The Neon Rain. At that point, he was a homicide detective living in the French Quarter, and he commits himself to solving the murder of a victim that few others would care about, a black prostitute who appeared to have a history with drugs. Now, readers will often ask me when I mention the Robicheaux series if I need to start with book 1. I usually tell them to pick a book to start, whichever one appeals the most to you. A reader can pick up any book in this series, but sometimes the previous books will help shed a little bit of light on a character or a event that may be mentioned in that series later on. Personally, I started reading the Robicheaux series with the 16th book in the series, and that one was called The Tin Roof Blowdown. That one was written after the author witnessed the total devastation that was reaped upon his beloved home state of Louisiana by Hurricane Katrina. It was critically praised, and readers of The Tin Roof Blowdown could feel Burke's pain as he beautifully captured his emotions and then turned them into powerful words on the pages of that novel. To help capture the mood of the entire series, take a look at this book trailer for the 21st book in the series, simply called Robicheaux. In August of this year, Burke published his 40th novel overall and his 23rd in the Dave Robicheaux series, a book titled A Private Cathedral. It's another great installment in the series where, after finding himself caught up in one of Louisiana's oldest and bloodiest family rivalries, Detective Dave Robicheaux must battle the most terrifying adversary he has ever encountered, a ruthless assassin who appears to be straight out of another time and error. This hitman is unlike any they've ever faced before. He has the ability to induce horrifying hallucinations and seems to materialize without any warning. Now, some say A Private Cathedral is Burke's most powerful tale to date, one that will captivating readers with this mix of crime, romance, mythology, horror, and science fiction all into one novel. Now, this installment fits perfectly with the rest of the series and will leave readers hoping for more to come sooner rather than later. Now, let me start to wrap up by reading a description from Carroll County Public Library's Biography in Context database. It helps to sum up the series and describes part of Burke's appeal of the Robicheaux novels is the gritty reality of his situations. Burke pulls no punches, allowing his characters to cope with horrific situations and yet still manages to bring them back from that edge each and every time in a believable manner. Now, I think you've probably heard me sing the praises of Burke enough. It's time for you to check out one of Burke's novels, which can be found in our library catalog or our ebook or e-audio collections. But on the way out, why don't you listen to some of the congratulations that were heaped on to James Lee Burke upon the publication of his 40th book. Until we see you in the branches again, with our masks on and ready to serve you, keep reading, keep watching, keep listening, keep learning, but most of all, keep safe.
Hello, Mr. Burke. It's Stephen King here, and I just wanted to congratulate you on the publication of your 40th book, which is an amazing number. But there are other people who've done that. The most amazing thing is that they're of such uniformly high quality. You're a national treasure, man, and that's from my heart. So take care of yourself, enjoy the year, and many more to come.
Hey Jim, Michael Connolly here in LA. I want to add my congratulations for A Private Cathedral. 40 books, amazing. And not once did you ever just mail it in, not once. 40 great books. And Private Cathedral is another one. So congratulations, keep it going. I'm looking forward to 41.
Hey Jim, it's Lee sending you sincere congratulations on this milestone and sincere thanks. What a pleasure it has been to read you all these years, to get to know you and Pearl and the family. You're a good man, Jim, and all the best for the next one.
Hey Jim, congratulations on your 40th novel. It's a crowning achievement in an exemplary career. Quality never declines, year in, year out. Amazing book after amazing book. Make the rest of us look bad just a little bit. Congrats. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a great one. Take a victory lap. Thanks so much. Cheers.